Oh, absolutely, Christian. I'm sure there's a lot of anxiousness going on here in Old Ellicott City this morning as they're watching that storm make its way up the East Coast. But one of the biggest ways that they're going to be prepping for this storm is debris removal here in Old Ellicott City, making sure that all the waterways that feed into the Patapsco River are clear of any and all debris, because that can certainly cause some backups in those waterways, and that's what leads to a lot of the flooding. So Howard County Executive Calvin Ball says that they are working with Howard Eco Works to make sure that any and all debris are cleared from those waterways so that water can flow as freely as possible. Now, a lot of work has been done here along Main Street, especially on the upper end, since the last major flood in 2018, but you can imagine it still has to be very nerve-wracking for business owners and homeowners down here who are watching this forecast, knowing that they must prepare for the possibility of having to evacuate. There is also that emergency public alert system that has been put in place. So if you have any plans to come down here today to visit or maybe grab a bite to eat, just be sure that you're listening for that, especially today and into tomorrow, for that siren to go off, warning you that there is a flash flood warning activated, so you should get out of the area immediately. And in Baltimore City, officials are working to prepare for possible flooding there. Areas like Fells Point and Clipper Mill, they usually see waters rise pretty quickly when big storms come through. So the city is offering free parking to Fells Point residents at the Caroline and Fleet and Eden parking garages from noon today until 7 a.m. Wednesday. And then free sandbags are being given out for every city resident starting at 9:30 this morning at the intersection of Thames and Broadway. You will have to show proof of residency for both the sandbags and the garages, which will be done on a first come, first serve basis. Now, Baltimore Mayor Jack Young does plan to have a news conference later this morning at 11 o'clock to give an update on how the city is preparing for this tropical storm. So really the message today is make sure that you are prepared and that you do have a plan in place, especially if you know that your neighborhood or the area that you live is prone to flooding. We're live in Ellicott City. I'm Megan Knight, WMAR2 News.